We see a lot of craziness in the outer world. What do we do? What are we left to do with? If we're constantly comparing ourselves with the outer world, and if we're constantly start to fretting about the poverty and politics and animal abuse, sexual abuse, all the things that go on, we are left with a mind full of pollution, and we're rendered ineffective in many ways because we're so upset. We do not want to be crying in our corner. We're the people that are going to be empowered. We're going to step forward. We recognize that there are many activities in the outer world that are out of alignment. We are going to be the people that are going to step forward and act skillfully. We're not going to be hiding in a corner, are we? We're not going to be crying. Yes, I've cried about things, but we're not going to let it render us useless and ineffective. This is a meditation to come back to your center in a world that's run amok. Come back to the center, and from there, we'll clean out the cache, we'll clear out the cache, the mental cache, and then we'll be motivated and refreshed so that we can take skillful action in our world. Let's get right to it. I'm going to ask you to take a nice seated posture. It can be in a chair, it can be on the floor. And be empowered in your practice. You've got this. This is a journey you already know. We're going to be empowered and we're going to be efficient. Take a moment to close the eyes now, and you can listen to my words at this point with the eyes closed. I'll describe the meditation. Bring your hands palms up at the tops of your thighs. And if you're seated in a chair, make sure the legs are not crossed, and if you have high heels, be sure to take them off. Now we're going to start with some breath work today. You can keep the eyes closed or feel free to softly open the eyes if you want some visual cues. We're going to begin by breathing deeply and slowly. In through the nose, and then out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And you're going to make this whooshing sound. Continue in through the nose, out through the mouth. Exhale out completely. In through the nose, out through the mouth, and again. Come to the midline, quiet your mind, in through the nose, and out. Bring the mind to the midline of the body. In and out again. Exhale out completely. And again, in breath, full in breath. Out breath, exhale completely. In breath, let the breath return to normal. Let go of the commentary and feel what skillful breathing does for the physiology of your body. Feel. Just skillful breath work. Be present with how breath work helps you become a master of your energy. It helps you become more balanced. And notice this. Especially if you're a go-getter, you're an activist. You've got a few minutes to center yourself. The breath work is amazing. And your awareness is at the midline of the body now rather than the periphery. Come to the very, very still point, the midline of your body. And travel Take a journey beyond the thoughts. Come to a great landscape, a vast landscape that holds all your thoughts. And as you come to this great landscape, the thoughts will start to settle more and more. Your thoughts are held here. They're a potential here. You have the potential to think different thoughts here. But it's a vast, wonderful, balanced, and empowered landscape. Breathe into this great landscape of all life. Free yourself here. Give yourself permission to journey, to expand. And from here, as you breathe deeply and slowly, journey to your heart, the warmth of your heart, in the very center of your chest. This is the energetic center called Anahata chakra. And feel the very, very center of the heart, the energetic heart, and the yoga wisdom called Anahata chakra. Come to the very center, the still center, as you breathe. And feel all the goodness, the abundance of goodness that lives at your heart. This goodness is not wistful nor wanton. In the very, very still center of your heart, there's an infinite abundance of goodness. All the goodness that you know that's lived there, that you've wanted to allow to shine through, that goodness. Breathe into it, feel it, be it, and let that goodness just resonate out from the still point, from the still center, all the way out, from the warmth of your heart, all the way through your arms, all the way to the palms, but you're still connected with this still center. Now, as you breathe, allow your very capable mind to rest. It's been trying to make sense of your world for years. Consciously allow your mind, the thoughts, to rest within the great reservoir of the heart. And then breathe and receive. And let all the weariness of the mind, on your exhales, let the weariness of the mind settle. Your mind tries so hard day after day. And we allow the weariness of the mind now to rest, to settle. And let this next exhale be long and luxurious. And do it again. In breath. And out breath. One more time. In breath. And a long out breath. The very stagnant stuff at the end, get that out. The super weary stuff, let it go. And then breathe normally. And feel a purity. There's a purity, a pure mind and a warm heart. A pure mind and a warm heart. It's the warmth at your heart that keeps you in service to your world. It's your care for other people and for animals and for nature. It's the warmth of your heart. Your compassion, your love of all beings. And we remember this. We come back to this place as we serve, as we make sense and serve a world that is out of balance on the outside, in the outer world. It's through your goodness that you serve, and we remember this. So we pair the confusion of the mind and the righteousness of the mind, and the mind wanting it to be so much better. We pair that with the beauty of the heart. So they're working together. Breathe now with the heart and the mind effortlessly, seamlessly working together. We remember why we serve. We remember the warmth and the goodness of the heart. We remember our desire to be empowered and to help others. It's such a beautiful, beautiful desire. And we allow the thoughts of the mind now to reflect that desire as we turn our awareness to the world. We allow the thoughts that come through to reflect all the goodness at the heart, the fullness of the heart. We are empowered in our service. We're the ones that embrace positive social change. And our service is balanced service. There's a fullness of heart and an equanimity in mind as we serve. Breathe and receive again. We welcome the expression of our world, and we are empowered to serve. We remember this today and always. And we come back toward each other time and time again when we're empty, when we feel exhausted or weary. We come back and we fill up time and time again. And we take this awareness to our world. Breathe and receive. We've got this. We come back for nourishment. We serve. We come back for nourishment and we serve. If you feel inspired to join in the sound of Om, which is a sound, it's a life-enhancing sound, feel free to do so. Hari Om. Hari Om.